Greetings to all of humanity. It's a joy and a pleasure to be out here in nature and greeting you. And if you're hearing a song, it's the song of a river that is right behind of me. And I always like to mention the river and to let you know that even our life is in nature. For every river would end in the sea, and the sea have no beginning and the sea have no end. And that is teaching us our life, whereby this journey of life is from humanity to divinity. That's the reason why I want to speak to you concerning your magical self and how each and every one of us on the face of this earth have a magical self, and that magical self is hidden in the scriptures. But in order to understand the hiding of your magical self, you have to come to realize that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, and that the Bible is not literal, neither is the Bible secular history, and that the Bible was written symbolically and it's all your own biography. Now, when you realize that everything that you desire in this world is hidden within you, you would realize also that you have a hidden power within you. And that hidden power is what I refer to as your magical self. And many on the internet today are referring to that part of your being as your subconscious mind. And they're telling you whatsoever you impress on the subconscious mind, it's gonna give that back to you. But I'm saying to you, when you learn how to impress your subconscious mind, you will realize that you are impressing the magical side of your being. Then you will understand why it is said that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And why it is said, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to them that believe. Then you will also understand why it says that you shall decree a thing and it shall come to pass, or it shall be done. And then it is said also again in the Bible, I think it's in Romans 4:17 around there. Okay, I'm subject for correction. It says that you must call those things that be not as though they are. All of that is teaching you about your magical self. It is teaching you that there's a part of your being that can help you to acquire your every desire. It is teaching you that there's a part of your being that is creative. There's a part of your being that have no boundary and no boundaries. It is teaching you that there's a part of your being that can do all things. That's the reason why the Bible tells you also that I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. That Christ is not a man 2,000 years ago. It's a power that is within you. And that power is connected to your magical self. And your magical self is the self of you that is limitless. It is the self of you that is rich. It is the self of you that holds the key to good health and prosperity. That's the reason why those who want to also keep you in a perpetual state of mental slavery, they never teach you about your magical self. They never teach you that we all came from a magical land. They never teach you that abracadabra means that I can create whatever I speak. They never teach you all of these things. So my brother and my sisters, I am saying to you that when you learn to look within yourself, and you learn to trust self, and you learn to have faith in self, and believe yourself to be God, because the self of man is God, and God is life, and life is God, and you can't separate God from life or life from God. You'd realize that your God self is your magical self. It's the self of you that you must activate to help you to create your reality consciously. That's the reason why the Bible teaches you how to get in touch with your magical self. In Psalms 4:4, when it says you must commune with your own heart upon your bed, it is teaching you how to communicate with your magical self. And you must go into meditation or go into the stillness if you want to experience the manifestation of your desire. Also in Matthew 6:6, it tells you the same thing. He said the hypocrites who like to be seen and heard. He said the hypocrites are the ones who do not know anything about their magical self. And that's the reason why they are speaking to a God outside of themselves. But he said, those of you who are more aware, are more enlightened, and realize that everything is in parables. He said, when you pray, you must speak to your Father who is in secret. Who is the Father? Your magical self. You must commune with the innermost being. And when you commune with your innermost being, remember to make sure you close the door. We're just closing your two eyes. And now you're going to see things out of the eye of imagination. In the word imagination, you find a nation of magicians. You find the word magi. And there's so many words. You find the word genie, as in G-I-N-I. There's so many different words you'll be able to get out of the word imagination. Then you'll understand that you actually come from a magical land. Then you'll understand the Wizard of Oz. And you will understand all of these movies that they show you with this enchanted land. And all of these things that have to do with magic. And even the Harry Potter movies. All these things are subliminal messages teaching you concerning your magical self. But those who are religious, whenever they hear the word magic, they're thinking of something negative. They're thinking about something evil. But it is faith it is talking about. Your magical self operates on faith. And the reason why it says, without faith it is impossible to please God, it is because it's only faith could operate your magical self. It's only faith could activate that side of your being. So my brother and my sisters, if you're going to take anything from this message I'm bringing across to you, it is this. Matthew 6:33 is telling you that you must seek first your magical self. And when you find your magical self, you'll discover the secret of creation. And you'll be able to create your reality consciously. That's the reason why it tells you. And all these other things will be added unto you. So everything you see in the physical, it was once spiritual. So everything comes from spirit to matter. So now you know you should use your imagination even more frequently and believe in yourself even more and use the knowledge to activate or strengthen or build your imagination. It needs knowledge. So the more knowledge you get, is the more you're supposed to be depending and using your imagination to create your reality consciously. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I hope what I'm saying here is resonating with you. And if it is resonating with you, I'm encouraging you to share this message or to like or to comment. And always remember that this message is a single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says, if your eye be single, your whole body would be full of light. And I'm saying to you, my brother and my sisters, based on what I would have experienced when I boss my crown chakra, I come to realize that when you have the experience of bossing your crown chakra, you will come to realize that without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And that the sun parallels the human imagination and the human imagination parallels the sun. And the sun is what powers the earth and empowers all of humanity. Therefore, we are all the people of the sun. Therefore, let us use our mind power to achieve our every desire and activate our magical self. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all. I'm out.